Hi there, thanks for joining me for this run through of our platform here at Safeti.com, just to show you how to get on board, get registered and start using some of our courses, resources and so forth on the site. So firstly, there's a couple of ways that we can get up and running on the site. One of the key ways that we can do that is by simply registering first and foremost on the website itself. And let's just look at how we can do that. First thing we want to do is look at the top right hand menu from our homepage screen and go to the login button. So when we do that, you can see quickly a login option. So it'll give you the option to put in your login details if you are already registered on the site. As you can see, some pre-populated details here of my own that have popped up. So we're going to assume that you haven't registered on the site here. If that's the case, you want to look towards this button on the right under register. If you're on mobile or a smaller device, you may have to scroll down to see this option. So if you do that, you can click on register an account and you should get a drop down box to give you options to fill out your registration details. So we're just going to use some made up details here just as an example, keep it nice and simple. So we'll call ourselves tester3 and the email will be the same. We'll use Gmail. Okay, so first name tester, second name 3, and all we have to do then is put in our password, which should be nice and simple. I just made it a bit more awkward. Okay, that's us now. That should be the same. Obviously, we want to make sure that our initial password and the confirmation password are the same, or we won't be able to go through. But that's all the details you really need to put in. Then we can just click register. It will take a couple of seconds for it to process. So you should see after that then this green box saying registration successful and your exclamation mark there. You should get an email to confirm that you have registered. That may go into clutter or junk, but you don't actually have to set your password because you've confirmed your password already through the registration process. So really it's just a case of logging into your account then at that point. So if we remember the email address that we used just now, it should be tester3@gmail.com. If I can get the password correct here, it should log us in. So let's try it. Okay, again, taking a couple of seconds just to load up, but that's us logged in. So it's as simple as that. But now I want to look at the process of purchasing a course, and we've made a slight change to this process recently to facilitate just a better flow for our site overall. Whether you're logged in, registered or not, you can go through this process regardless. So let's look at what that might look like. We'll take an example of our manual handling course, which is at the moment free to take. When you visit the course page, you will immediately see whether or not you're enrolled into a particular course and any cost associated with the course, whether it's accessible or not on the right hand side here. In this case, you can see that there's an option to take this course. So if we want to take the manual handling training, which many people do, then we want to click on this and we'll get redirected to the actual product page for this course. And if we want to actually register for it, then we'll have to go through the process of purchasing this course, albeit in this case it's free. So how do we do that? We just simply add to basket as you would with many online products here, and that will show immediately in your shopping basket. If we click on view basket then, as the option provides us up here, once we have the product in our basket, then all we have to do is simply scroll down to find the proceed to checkout button. You will perhaps be shown some suggested products that are related to the product that you have in your cart currently as well. So if you're on mobile, you may have to scroll past those to find your proceed to checkout button. Once you are on the checkout page, what you see will be dependent on whether or not you're currently logged in and or registered on the site. If you're not, it's not a big issue. You just fill in the billing details here, first name, last name and email address, and that will register you with an account on the site and you will receive email notification of that. All you have to do then is agree to the T's and C's on our website and place your order. Once you click that, you will receive an order notification, and your manual handling course will be immediately available in the My Learning section of the website. So all you have to do is go up to Learning and My Learning and click on that. And in this case, we're not logged in, so we can't see anything, but you will see your courses appear there. And also, if you do visit the specific course page again, the content should be available, and it should be telling us that we're actually enrolled up in the left hand side here. And if we scroll down, the content will open up. Okay, as well as that, I want to show you a couple of neat features, useful features that we've added to the platform more recently. And once you are logged in to the site, and even if you're not, you can navigate to this area now. If you go up to Learning, well, there's two ways to get there from the main homepage. The first way is through the drop-down box under Learning, and if you go to My Learning, you can click there. Secondly, we've put one of the circular buttons here on the main page as well. The first one is actually My Learning, and that takes you to your learning profile for your own account, which, as you can see with my example here, it actually gives you then a list of the courses that you have registered or enrolled in, the number you've completed, the number of certificates that have been awarded to you, and all that sort of good stuff. So if you scroll on down, you can actually see the specific courses, and as well as that, it shows you how much progress you've made if you're actually on your way working through a course. I appreciate, obviously, some of the courses are a bit longer than others. For example, the course assessment training course is quite long. You may not want to do that all in one go, so you can take your time, come back to it and have a few goes at getting through the steps of it, and obviously getting it completed in the end, and then you'll be awarded your certificate. You can see the results from any quizzes that you've taken part in as well here, which is useful, and all sorts of other things. Another important feature here is for those courses that you have completed, you can actually access your certificates directly here. If I can find one that I've actually completed on this account. As you can see here, there's one there. That was a private one. Manual handling training online. Okay, so this one has been completed. As you can see, course complete, 100% completion rate. If you just actually click on this button, it will generate your certificate for you. As you can see on screen, it might take a couple of seconds. It takes you to our certificate verification system. It shows you the certificate, the issue date, the course that it's associated with, gives you some options to share it on social profiles and so on, and you can download the PDF. So hopefully that's really handy for you, just to have that record for whenever you need to access it on your account. A couple of other little areas that people were asking about that I want to show here. If I just take the manual handling training as an example, you will notice that at the top of each course page, and when you're actually in the course, there's a little tab here named Materials, which gives you some of the associated materials with the course and any related products that we felt are closely related to the course you're taking and that may be useful to you. Also, as another example, just to demonstrate here, from the manual handling, if you are watching the videos, so if we go to this particular lesson, as you can see here, there are subtitles, English subtitles available, which you can turn on or off in this little button, the CC button in the bottom right hand corner. We will be adding more languages, we hope very shortly, very soon should I say, just to help you along with our courses. So hopefully that's useful for you as well. Another feature here that I want to show is just going back to what I was talking about, certificate verification. If you click on the Verify Certificate feature, which is the drop down button there, you can see here that the certificate verification page gives you the option to type in an ID. So it's a serial number that's on your certificate or on someone's certificate, and you can then perform a search, which brings you up the information that we were able to see just here on this page. and actually verifies that the course has been completed by the person who it's been awarded to, and so on. So hopefully that's a useful little tool for you as well. And as you can see, we have a QR code option, so you can directly go to this page from the QR code or the certificate itself, just to save you any bother. Okay, then quickly before we finish up, I just want to show you how you actually download your certificate upon completion of a course. You should see a finish screen, something like this, saying 100% complete up here. In that case, then you want to go, providing you're on the very last video of the course and everything else has been completed successfully, including quizzes, is to go back to the main course page. You can either click one of the buttons that we have under the video, like this one, or up on the left hand side here, or on the right you've also got course home, which you may have already found, and you can navigate back to the course page or the main course page via that button. Once you do that, you should be able to see then that 100% complete activity bar, and just above it you'll see that you've earned a certificate, and on the right hand side there's a download certificate button. Upon clicking that button, you will get an immediate PDF download provided to you, which you can download onto your own computer. Okay, that's it. It's as simple as that. If you do have any issues with it, of course, don't be afraid to reach out to us. That's why we have the live chat tool on the website. If we're not immediately available, leave us a message and we will get back to you as soon as we can, either via the chat tool or by email. I hope that was helpful for you. Enjoy the courses, and thanks for visiting us here at Safeti.com.